I can't believe I'm actually doing a video on this. I mean, we got little bitty kids, little bitty babies on social media that can say the F word, but they don't know how to say I'm sorry. But then again, it's probably because their parents say the F word all the time and don't know how to say I'm sorry. So today, let mama help y'all out. Because I think a lot of you underestimate the power of saying I'm sorry. But first, let's start off with how not to say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dog.
Unless the person you are talking to is named dog, you ain't sorry, that's an attitude. You just trying to hurry up and get the conversation over with because you in a corner, so you just trying to cut it off. That's you trying to cut it off.
Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
What you mean, whatever I did, I'm sorry? You know what you did. That's why you having to say I'm sorry.
If I've done anything to offend you, I'm sorry.
And here we go with if. They over there fuming and you're saying, if I've said or done something to offend you, you did it. You did it.
Well, I'm sorry, but
I'm going to admit, I have a problem with this one myself, especially when it comes to my husband, Travis, because sometimes he just gets on my nerves and I have to make my point. He gets on my nerves sometimes, just like I get on his nerves sometimes, albeit it's not as much as he gets on mine. Ain't that right, Travis? Wait a minute, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? I asked you a question, but people hesitate to say I'm sorry because those two words require action. First of all, it requires that you take accountability for what you did. And secondly, it requires that you never ever do that again. It requires that we make what we did wrong right. It requires for us to go back and fix that lie we've been telling. It requires that you go back and replace what you've stolen from that person. It requires that you admit that you tried to sabotage them. And sometimes you have to say I'm sorry to the people who've done you wrong. I know, right? Go figure. But I've even done that. I had to apologize to someone who did me wrong because in the midst of it all, I got in the flesh and I called them out of their name. But I didn't cuss. But still, it wasn't a good name. But I had to do what was right, not only for them, but for myself and in the eyes of God. Because we underestimate the power of I'm sorry. Saying I'm sorry will keep your hair on your head and not in the street from a beat down. Saying I'm sorry can restore a broken relationship. Saying I'm sorry can keep your tires from getting slit. Saying I'm sorry will keep you out of hell. Saying I'm sorry will keep you out of divorce court. Saying I'm sorry will keep you from having to duck behind your grocery cart every time you see them at Walmart. Saying I'm sorry would stop your employees from quitting on you left and right. Saying I'm sorry can help bring your family back together. I'm sorry gives you your power back. But there are some things that saying I'm sorry does not mean. Saying I'm sorry doesn't mean we have to be besties again. After all, saying I'm sorry is a release. That doesn't mean you have to go back into bondage if you know you can't trust them. I've learned in my lifetime that hurt people truly do hurt other people. And whenever I've had to apologize to a person for my actions or something that I said, it was because I was trying to get them back for what they did to me. But I refuse to become the people who hurt me. So if you truly want to be happy, and if you truly want to be free, and if you truly want to please God and prayerfully see Him one day, say, I'm sorry. And mean it too, okay? You can't just say it, but you gotta mean it too. That means you don't do whatever you said you were sorry for ever again. So don't